To help you read out loud confidently, convincingly and conversationally. Hello, I'm Peter Stewart. Welcome to today's episode of Get a Better Broadcast, Podcast and Video Voice. And today we're starting a whole new chapter from the book that I'm writing with the same title. And today we're starting on a voyage of, talking, essentially. So we've done lots of exercises and we've talked about breathing and sitting and things like that. Now we're moving on to accents and diction and pronunciation as well, as we continue in this whole journey of the voice and helping you with your presentation and your reading out loud. Accents are a wonderful thing. None of us think we've got one, but of course we all do. They are what helps make us who we are, reflecting our family history, our heritage, and where we grew up. They're the product of the dominant speech patterns of those around us, particularly as we were growing up, picked up almost by osmosis, and they help us fit in to a group. We emulate or mimic the sounds from the community and culture around us, including from home and school and TV and the movies and all sorts of things as well. Accents are wonderful, as long as the people you want to communicate with can understand you. Now, as I've said before, if they don't like your accent or don't understand you, or in some cases don't want to understand you, that may be their problem rather than yours, but if it means you don't get as much work, or people are refusing to listen to you, or your message isn't getting across, you may consider softening it a bit. I'm not saying you should, I'm just saying that you may want to consider doing that when you've weighed up all of the options. And the reality is that a really thick accent can hamper work prospects. Research that I link to in the show notes today shows that employers still favour standard versions of British and American accents over non-native accents for more prestigious or higher status jobs. It shouldn't be that way, but it seems as though it is. Having said that, a lot of employers, particularly in the voiceover industry and the broadcasting industry, want a voice that's nothing like mine. A voice with more accents, with more character, something that's a little bit different, something that is away from South East England. So if you've got one of those accents, brilliant, fantastic. But we are going to be talking about accents over the next few days and then moving on to diction and pronunciation as well. Tomorrow, the story of the accent that killed, as Get a Better Broadcast, Podcast and Video Voice continues. From London, I'm Peter Stewart.